Tanggula has sent me their latest TV box, this little baby here. This is the 2023 edition. And I'm looking forward to doing the unboxing. And also, it's already been opened. I did have a quick look just to see if it was all there. And as far as I could tell, without getting everything out, it looks like it's complete. And there's a little bubble there, so that's a bit worrying. Like there's something pushing out, but we will find out in a minute. But before we do that, I'm going to go through a quick read of the specs, just to give you an idea of what you're actually getting, and then we do the unboxing. And also, they have sent me an email saying you must activate the box before you activate the actual programs, if that makes sense. So we're going to go through that as well, hopefully, if all works out well. So the CPU, it's an A55 CPU, or it's a Cortex-A55, and it's a 64-bit one. Pretty good, eh? GPU, it's a G31 MP2 GPU processor, and it has DDR3 at 4 gigabytes. Would have been nice to have 8 gigabytes, but you know, beggars can't be choosers. The flash, you've got an optional of 64 gig or 128 gig. Wi-Fi. Now the Wi-Fi is 2.4 gigahertz and 5 gigahertz Wi-Fi. So whether they both work at the same time, I don't know. But I use dual Wi-Fi, so I use 2.4 and 5 gigahertz. Perfect, so I don't have to change no settings, do I? Brilliant. Bluetooth, it has Bluetooth for support of voice remote only. That's all it says. So I'm guessing that is all it's for. And that's about it. So we have HDMI, AV out, 2 USBs, 1 IR receiver, 1 RJ45 for networking, cool. TF card. Yeah, so you can put your own memory card in there, so I'm guessing that's what the 64 and 128 are for. And the power is 5 volts at 2 amps. Right, let's get the unboxing done, shall we? Just in case you wanted to know. I'll get everything out. Right, so that is everything you get in the box. It comes with a remote control. It looks okay. Plenty of buttons to press. It comes with a 3-pin plug for the UK market. A HDMI lead. Looks okay. Instructions, and we have 2. We have user manual and user guide. Not sure what the difference is, but I will have a quick read. And also, we have the unit itself, which I'm going to unwrap right now. Oh, is that it? Oh, hang on. I think there's a something on there, but it ain't coming off. So I'm not going to mess about with it. I'm just going to leave it on there, I think. Yeah. So that didn't work. I think there's a plastic seal on there, I'm not sure. Let's have a quick look around. It's smaller than I thought it was going to be, actually. So we have networking in, we have power there. Headphones, maybe? Doesn't actually say, does it? I'm guessing that's headphones. HDMI connection. Turning it around. I'm guessing that might light up. We have memory card, USB, and that is, I'm guessing, 3.0 or even 3.2. I didn't read what it was. And standard USB. Yeah, quite nice. There's no rubber feet on there, so you know it will move about if it's on a slippery surface. But that's it. Air vents at the bottom. And yeah, that's it. So with that, what I'm going to do is I'm going to plug it in somewhere and set it all up. So when you turn it on, you're greeted with the Tanggula logo and a nice little loading screen, which I thought was quite nice myself. And then you're greeted with some apps. Not all the apps, just some apps, like your YouTube, your Netflix, stuff like that. Play Store, Firefox. I prefer Chrome personally, so I've got Chrome plugged in down now. Also, I would recommend you get yourself a wireless keyboard and mouse. I have one here. And you only really need it for setting up. You can get a little tiny one. You don't need a great big keyboard like this one. You can get yourself a little one, a little tiny square one. But for this, I've already got this, so I'm using it. And the idea behind that is, if you need to go into a mouse, rather than use the actual remote control, because it does have a mouse option on it as well, you click that and you can go over to mouse mode. Click it again. See, we have a mouse, but it is a little bit on the slow side, as you can see. And using a proper mouse, is a lot quicker and easier, in my opinion, as you can see. Come out of that, go back to normal mode. That will disappear after a few seconds if not used. So we have wallpapers, you can actually change the background, you can go to files, you can actually install your own files. Don't forget, it has quite a big storage capacity as well. And then if you need to go to all your apps, they're here. And you might be thinking, well, where's me really important ones, like your TarsTV and your Tang? They're right at the bottom. So these are probably the ones you are going to use mostly. And the other thing I found out, that should you have any issues, say for instance, your TangTV doesn't load up, you get the logo come up and then nothing happens and then it comes up with an error, which I did have at the beginning. And the way I got around it was I installed a VPN and it seemed to have cured it. It seemed to be working fine. I will show you the TangTV in a moment, but I just want to go through some of the other things you need to do before you actually do anything, and that is connecting. Whether you're using Wi-Fi or not, you need to set that up. I'm using Ethernet, but I did set up the Wi-Fi as well. So you need to go into doing all that. There's plenty of options. Now, there you go, networking, network and internet, connected devices, like Bluetooth, perfect. App notifications. Just go in there, take your time, set up what you think you need, systems, language, and you should be good to go after that. And also, something to bear in mind is, before you open any app, try and update it first. It will save you a lot of headaches. Something I did do, by the way, just to make sure. If you need to update your Tango and your TarsTV, then you need to go here, TA store. On this part, you can activate it. So you need to go to activation. So click on that, and it will start to download and set her up. Factory activation. Do you want to install? Yes, we do. I've already done this, but I'm just going to show you again. It won't hurt it, hopefully anyway. App installed. You can go done or you can go to open. I'm going to go to open. And it just comes up with a MAC address. I'm taking it as a MAC address. Just press OK. Click it twice and it should be good to go. So we're going to do TangTV first. So this will be to do any updates or install the latest version. Now, should you install a VPN and you still have any issues, so you need to click on install, down the bottom right. Now, should you have any issues where it's still not working, I've put a VPN on it, it's still not working, you might need to go in and clear your cache. I'm not going to show you that. You're going to have to just go around and find your cache. It's quite easy to find. Just go into your settings on whatever app it is, or into the main settings and clear all the cache. So I'm going to click done because that's installed. I'm going to do the same with TarsTV. Again, it helps, saves you a lot of headache because you will be putting the latest version on that they've created. And there's some other apps on there you might find interesting, like, well, a sort of Kodi. They don't call it Kodi no more, do they? Install. Done. Right, we can come out there. So TA store is now updated and that is good to go. Now we're going to start from the top. I'm only going to give you a brief description of each one. Now the APK Pure is a gaming site for downloading games, a bit like your Google store or your iPhone store, stuff like that. It comes up with a little advert, but it soon clears after about 3 seconds. And down the bottom you have Home Store, Mini Games and Me. I've not installed any games, but I'm going to quickly show you some of the mini games. Yeah, classic Tomb Runner. And again, Tomb Runner 2. Yeah, get the idea? Come out of there. Go back. App installer. Well, hopefully that's obvious. It's an installer. Choose device to scan for APKs. So any app you download, that can install it. App linked. Don't really know what this one does. Didn't really look into this one. It looks like a sort of a TV one. Live TV. It's a bit like what's that? That movie player you can download. Yeah, this is very similar to that. in my opinion anyway. I'm going to cancel that for now. Let's come out of there, go back. Yeah, just press the back button, all right? Something else to bear in mind, if you want to set up the TV, or your TV so you can use this remote, turn it around and it's got all the instructions on the back, how to set it up. So I'm not going to read that out to you or show you how to do it, because I haven't actually done it myself. Chrome, your clock, you've got Disney Plus, you've got downloader, again, hopefully that's obvious, it's a downloader. So anything you need to download from whatever site, just go here. Again, there's another thing I haven't gone into, Droid settings, Android settings, obviously. Well, hopefully it's obvious. Your Android settings, factory activation. Mine's already been activated. So make sure you do this, because again, you will get the best experience and everything should work. So make sure you go there. File browser. So if you've got a, say, USB stick plugged into it, or you've installed certain videos or apps, you will find them in here. Not done anything like that yet. Media center. Again, hopefully it's obvious. So if you've got your own media center, which I do have, you can access it through here. So your cloud storage or anything like that. Hopefully that's obvious. But you never know. Not everyone knows. Where are we? File browser, Firefox gallery. Again, obvious. Photos. Google. KDMC. Now, you might find this very interesting. I'm going to quickly show you. This is what I used to call Kodi, but it's called KDMC. And here, nothing's been added at the moment. You can TV, music, anything like that. So say for instance you want to go and watch TV, it will come up with probably nothing. So because you need to go down to add-ons and add on the appropriate programs like Tempest, Magic Dragon. I've added Tempest so far. I haven't added anything else but just that. But this is where you need to go to add these things. You need to go to add-ons. I'm going to come out of there, and that looks like it's, oh, it's even got TarsTV on there. I didn't realise it had it on there, but there you go, it's on there. I'm going to come out of there because I just wanted to show you this. Come on, come out. Not going to let me out. We'll get out this way. Maybe not. Right, back button's not working on that, so I'm going to have to go back through here and back through apps. So that's KDMC. You've got Media Center. Again, it should be pretty obvious what that is. We have Movie Video Player. That is just a player. With Netflix, you will have to log into Netflix. Music, that could be your own music. Artists, albums, whatever you've installed. I've installed none. Movie Player, again, hopefully it's obvious, so you can either use that one or that one. These are all pre-installed, by the way. I haven't installed any of these. This is what you actually get with it. Miracast, hopefully that's obvious. Play Store, you will need to log in. I've set mine up. That is actually logged in on my account. Prime Video, haven't set that one up yet, but I will do. Provido VPN, I've installed that myself. I think there was one actually came with it, but I installed my own because I have an account. Link in the video description in case you want to go and check that out. Quick support, hopefully it's obvious. I've not touched that at all, although I should have done when I was having a little bit of trouble. Like I said, one of them wasn't working. And settings, again, that is your system settings, not your app settings. And scroll down one more, and now we have TikTok. I don't belong to TikTok. We have TA Store, which we've gone through just a minute ago. Tars, TangTV, and SmartTube. Now I'm going to show you TarsTV. These are probably the ones you will use mostly. That one, and that one, if you want to watch movies and stuff. Let's have a look at TarsTV. And again, hopefully it's obvious. We have TV, movies, series, live with EPG, favourites, so you can add your favourites and catch up. So I'm going to quickly show you some movies. So it has up to 439 at the moment, up to. Quickly go through. I'm going to show you Captain Marvel because this is not actually a movie. It's just actually a documentary. But I'm going to quickly show you. Let's watch trailer. And the other thing I liked about it is quite fast at loading. Let me turn it down a bit.
We need heroes. We need you.
Captain Marvel.
and that's it. And also it gives you a bit of information. The other thing you might find out, which I will try and show you in a bit, is you can have a bar down here with a quick access bar, and you can hide that bar, which I've done because I found it a little bit annoying sitting there. Let's quickly show you this one. What's trailer?
Hey, what are you doing?
Right, I didn't want to show you too much in case of copyright, but just wanted to quickly show you. So that's how that works. Come back, go to live TV. Not sure what is on live TV because one of those things I haven't looked at yet, but looks like it's quite a big list now. So it says 1,000. So 1,000 live TV channels, TV land, no idea.
Nina.
Oh my God.
Wow, that is an adorable dress. I was just seeing if the ski boots were all where they're supposed to be, and they are.
If you double click on the OK button, it goes into full screen.
Your mom was in our 7 minutes in Hagen. I'm sorry, this whole thing has been a complete disaster. Why'd you even throw this to...
Not bad, is it? I thought it was pretty good quality. Something to bear in mind when you're doing the updates, make sure you're patient because it might look like nothing's happening and it might take a couple of minutes before anything happens. So just be patient when you're doing your updates. That's why I said, do you want to come out? Yes, we do. That's why I said, you know, make sure you do all your updates and make sure you use a keyboard and mouse because it makes life a lot easier for navigation, in my opinion. So that is basically all your menus, basically. And if you go back to the home page, just by pressing that button there. Now, there's two types of settings. There's the Android setting, which I've put on here, which is there. And by the way, you can change these. This is the maximum you can have. If you want to change one of them, just go to the plus, click on there. Now you can untick anything, but when you're setting it up, I found having that one ticked so it's in the favourites to be quicker to access. But say for instance you didn't want the Chrome one there, click on that, it will untick it. Say for instance you want KDMC on there, click that, and then when you go back, we've got the KDMC down there. Job done. Now let's go back into, let me show you the look brush. The look brush up here. See that? Click on that. It's just killed 31 processes. Just to clean it up a little bit, which I thought, well, that's a good idea. It's a good little feature. Right, go to settings. So in here you can actually change the name of it. Set your device name. So give it a name. You can either just use one of them or enter a personalised name, whatever you want to call it. I've left that alone. Secure your phone, not done anything with that. Networking, like I said earlier, I've set mine out. Count and sign in, again, I've done that. Apps, device preferences, MG settings. Now, if you get the bar come up, which I'm going to show you right now, you need to go in here. System bar hide, and there you go. That is that. Now, I've hidden mine because I don't want it popping up. I do believe it vanishes after a little while when you're watching a film or something like that. But yeah, I've hidden it. Remote access, again, something I've not touched. I would suggest you leave it alone, but depends what you want to connect to it. And then your apps. You can just see the immediate apps or see all apps. And then you can check on their permissions as well. App permissions. Very handy. So far, I am very, very impressed with it, or very pleased with it. For what it does and for what it costs, there are a lot of options. But some things you need to log into, like your YouTube, if you're a YouTuber, or you like watching certain people or YouTubers, then you need to log into it to get your best experience. I haven't logged into it yet, but I will do. Netflix, again, it's one of those things you will need to log in. Now, I have got an error coming up on that one, or I did have. Let's see if it still does it. Comes up Netflix, yes. So I'm not sure what's going on now, but there is a help thing now. But I don't actually use Netflix. It might be, it just needs updating. Let's go into my settings. So what I would suggest, if it's not working properly, and you can't figure out how to get it working, I would download a newer version, and it will overwrite it and delete it. Or delete the older version. Where is it on here? Let's have a quick look, see if I can find it. Ah, there it is, found it. Open, false, uninstall, permissions, clear cache. See if that helps. Clear data. Check permissions. Storage. Need that on. Might be that what's causing it. Very good. Let's see if she works. Go back to the home. See if I fixed it. Oh, I sorted it. I fixed it. I didn't even know what I was doing. So it just wanted turning on basically, or it wanted storage, which makes sense really because it does need a bit of storage. So that is how you fix that. Hopefully that's helped you. Go back to the home page. But again, you will have to log in, the same as YouTube. If you want to watch your YouTube stuff, you will have to log in. And same as Prime, I've got Prime Video down there. Again, you will have to log in, but I'm very impressed because it's very fast, it's easy to access, you can play games on it if you wanted to, and you can even change the wallpaper, default wallpaper. Let's have a look. Ah, there we go. That's quite nice, isn't it? Change it to that one. What do you think? Oh, I didn't save it, did I? Click on it again, double click. Well, it's showing it's there. Saving wallpaper. Oh yes, press the back button. Right, it's saved. Go to the home page. And voila. It definitely gets my thumbs up. Something to bear in mind, something like this might be illegal in your country, so make sure you know what the law is for you. I'm just giving you a demonstration on how to use it and finding out how easy it is to use and is it worth the money. If you're looking for something like this, a little TV box, then yeah, it definitely gets my thumbs up. It's well worth the money. It's easy to use. Like I said earlier, make sure you do all your updates, especially on your TangTV, like I showed you. It's very easy, but it is necessary that you do your updates because you'll get the best experience out of it. And it might not work. And also, you might need to install a VPN. Link in the video description for that as well, okay? So with that, definitely gets my thumbs up. If you're looking for a smart TV box, that's quite cheap actually, with lots of channels on it, this could be the baby for you. So with that, let me know in the comments what you think, or whether you're going to buy one or you bought one. Let me know. Or you've had one for years. I had one years ago. I haven't used one for a very long time. But that is well worth the money in my opinion. But be careful, it could be illegal in your country, I don't know. So with that, if you like this video, you know what to do. Give me the thumbs up. If you didn't, give me a thumbs down and consider subscribing. Thank you very much for watching.